Okay. Let's get started here. So we are taking a look today at the Shanghai Dragons versus Seoul Dynasty on Numbani. And specifically what we're going to be looking at is how Shanghai Dragons plays around Sombra. I think they are the best team in the league at playing with a Sombra. And they've proven it. They've proven as much because Lip's Sombra individually looks fantastic, but also the team play around Sombra looks really good. So we're going to be following his POV for much of this. Before we get started, obviously, let's take a look at team comps. We've got basically a mirror comp here. The only difference is Shanghai has chosen to go with the Sombra over the Genji. This is during the time that the Genji buffs are in full effect, so before they nerfed his rate of fire and damage. So he's still at 30 damage per projectile, and I can't remember what the rate of fire is, but they slowed it down. So pretty standard here to be running the Brig Genji, and this week Orisa, what was banned this week? It was Orisa and Ana and Widowmaker, and I forget what our other, May I think was our other DPS that was banned, were the bans, which made this nice dive meta, which I personally love to see. So let's see how the differences in these team comps play out. And this volume is just a little bit too loud. Great. All right. So first thing he's going to do, scout Genji. Goes on translocator. So where are we right now? Sorry, I want to get my mouse. Great, so we've got translocator here. Winston drives out Genji, and now they're coming up main. Let's play this slow. So Zen is going to guard the pack here, and they're going to come up main. Obviously, we see a lot of pushes up here, but it looks like, wow, what are we setting up for? Lip is waiting for something here. I don't know what he's looking for. Is he looking for a hack on the Genji? Oops. He is. He's looking right at the Genji. He wants this hack. Or maybe the Winston. Yeah, whoever drops down there. But they're not bothering. They're not bothering with the supports up here. Like typically Zen would be the target. But Zen's got this Brig here, Genji gets here, Winston gets here, Tracer's here. Like they're all guarding the Zen. So it looks like Lip is letting Tracer put pressure on this high ground. She's not really going to get anything done here. But they're putting pressure on this Winston. And Winston jumps out. Now Genji's exposed for a hack. Or they just get him low and they get a hack off on him and push him. And who can push him? They Discord him. Sombra can't push him. Tracer pushes him. It's not for a kill. It looks like they're just trying to get positioning here. So let's see how this plays out. Friendly Zarya's low. Zen is putting a lot of pressure up in main here. Looks like they found, let's go back just a touch. They found, Sombra reveals herself and she goes for that hack. She looks like she went for a monkey there.
I'm taking damage. Been here all along.
And she gets found out right away.
See you later.
So she you notice Lip was playing. Lip was playing right here, where she was out of where he was out of LOS of the supports, right? So right here, this is this is out of LOS, right? Michelle can see. But it's tough to get value here until they start dropping. So basically, Lip's plan here is, sorry. Yeah, let's do that. So Lip's going to start here and just move around here. Oops. And I'll push it 5. And then push it 2. Great. And we'll just move around to this area. Basically, they're trying to force someone down to point and give up this high ground here. Where's that good? Oops. I guess it's more of like a defensive approach. Oops. Whoop. We've lost our mouse here. There we go. So that they don't get surrounded here. But she reveals herself, Sombra that is, and the whole team shoots immediately. Yeah, so that was the dive. If he gets the hack off... But look at this. This is a mini dive, right? Where they've just kind of lured them off high ground. It doesn't achieve much, though, because it's Genji Winston, so they just go right back. Alright, so reset. Now Tracer's hidden. They're all going top. And Lip is hiding back here. Looks like they're going to go for Zen here. Flankers are going to pressure Zen. Maybe bait this Tracer in? No, they're going straight for Zen.
Miss me?
Oh my gosh, that's dangerous. Oh my god, that is dangerous. Alright.
Mucho mejor.
So what happened there? So they
Group up with me.
get the healer's attention. Flankers get the healer's attention. Monkey dives. Monkey goes to finish. Doesn't happen. Letta dies here, unsurprisingly. Oh! Look at that. Genji hack down there. Okay, so they trade 2 for 1. In a bad way, obviously. Alright, look at that. So, Lip goes back to the translocator, or sorry, yeah, the little further back. To the mega health pack.
Mucho mejor.
And then Illicit has no idea that he's here. Oh, nice Zarya grenade. Because it's really hard for Sombra to finish stuff on her own, so she really needs that help from the Zarya. Now, where's her translocator? Yeah, same spot. She's gonna chill here. I wonder, is she gonna do a spawn camp here? You can't really spawn camp again.
Ahorita regreso.
Wow, that is way out of the fight. She's gonna go for the spawn kill.
He vuelto.
Does he hear it? He does. Nice hack. Shots. Good shots. And then he's got to be calling this. Gets healed up. Alright, so now we're back to even. Oops. We get another hack on Genji. And then that translocator is way out of the fight. Lips way out of the fight right now. Their Tracer's about to jump your Zen. Here comes the ult.
Pass into the iris.
Brig as well. Ooh, Brig should have lived there.
Apagando las luces.
Holy moly.
Pass into the iris.
They go for the EMP here. That is very surprising. Down one. What does he look for there? Oops.
Initiating the hack.
Okay, we're out of the fight.
I've reached the objective. Let's coordinate our efforts.
Always leave yourself a back.
Yeah, lip is super low. Raid happens. Raid is gonna die. And then what are we looking for here? We've got no ults. Are we just trying to bait ults out of them?
Get in there.
So we've got Zen
Apagando las
ult.
luces.
Pass into the iris.
Very well.
I don't know. Why did they grab here? Holy cow, they didn't. Dynasty does not need that grab. That grab did not look necessary because they didn't lose anyone.
Apagando las luces.
Pass
They've got a
into
Zen
the iris.
Transcendence going. So I don't think this EMP is good, but it
Огонь по готовности.
forces out a ton of ults. So that EMP, so the blade happened first, gets a pick, then they EMP the 5v6, but Dosen doesn't get hit. He transcends. Oh my god, they used Brig ult too. My god, they transcend, and then the fight is over. They should be winning. Because Transcendence, let's look before the grab. Before the grab happens, they're ahead. Dynasty's ahead, that is. So this is before grab. Blade's about to happen.
Pass into the
Ah,
iris.
Brig dies.
Apagando las.
EMP happens. Nice by Bedosin to just barely be out of range of that.
Pass into the iris.
And then this is enough. Like I can see the Zen ult I actually think is great. And now they've got pick number 2. Briggs in spawn. Zen's in spawn. 4v6 here. We get a 3-man grab. We get a 2-man grab. That is just a bad grab. Bad grab and a bad rally. Yeah, so they're just going to win this with... Dragons is just going to win this with bomb grab combo. And they've got rally, they've got primal. Yeah, this is just over, right? So what I'm learning here is kind of... I don't think that was the best EMP. I wonder if they expected that the Dynasty would respond to EMPs so drastically, but that was just a bad ult response by the Dynasty. And then let's see how they position here. Basically, you just need to charge grab and win here. get in good position for a grab. But yeah, actually, let's watch it from this view. So she's gonna set up on the mini. Fleta uses bomb. Okay, I guess they think they don't need it. And they trade supports. They trade supports here, actually. This is losable. But then I think that that primal is going to seal the deal. So what happens here? Fleta's low. Fleta's low. Prophet is about to get his bomb. Let's look at this right now. So Lip and Sombra Winston go in on the supports. Sombra Winston, Tracer go in on the supports, and then Zarya. So it's basically a dive trio and a defensive trio, and you've got Zarya, Brig, Zen defending from the other trio's dive. It's interesting because you think that the Genji trio would be more effective than the Sombra trio. Sombra, you're typically looking for more like 6v6s because she brings utility, and when you have more people to act on that utility. Does she get a hack here? Because that's the value she brings, right? Genji just brings more damage. Sombra brings the utility of the hack. So I wonder, does she get a hack off here?
Hey there.
I'm claiming this objective.
She does not. Just bringing damage. Literally just bringing damage. And then these guys are separated. Wow, nice primal. Really nice primal. So both damage trios are successful. I would, honestly, that's a fine rally. So, holy moly. So both dive trios are successful. Oh man, but Illicit's about to die. Is he being hunted by anyone? I guess not. So you've got the late primal. Who's got advantage here? So Prophet has bomb. Prophet sticks bomb. Gesture has the later primal. So Dynasty has advantage here. Sombra's going to make it back to the fight a little sooner, but Genji's going to make it back to the fight at full health. And Sombra's going to have to leave pretty soon. The ult advantage goes to dragons, so a long fight I think favors the dragons. And who's going to be back first? But Dynasty's actually going to be back first. It's really close. I think this is going to come down to a play, and Prophet may have just made that play. Whoa! Oh, you hate to see it. I remember seeing that live. Yeah. That was a really, really close fight. Fearless actually, unfortunately, jumped into his divers.
Double kill.
Instant! You're an animal!
60 seconds.
I seem to have lost my temper.
Yeah, so he's stuck. Whoop, there we go. He's stuck, and like, what have we got? Fleta lip right there, right? And he just annihilates him. Prophet gets lip there. How does Prophet get lip? Or sorry, swap that. Lip gets
Translocating.
Prophet.
Beacon in place. Much better.
Got damage shield.
Iniciando el hack. Taking the objective. A little help would be appreciated.
He has to leave, yep. Can't stay for the pack. That's dangerous too. That's really dangerous. The respawners could absolutely get that that translocator. Good to know.
Been here all
Fight
along.
for it.
Oh my god. He just shoots him straight up. All right, so now we've got we still should see Shanghai win this fight because now they've held on to Grav. They've got like Grav EMP and then just use Rally to push them all back. So just use Rally early, Grav EMP. And everyone's coming back from spawn, so we get a clean fight here. Last 30 seconds. Oh, I'm on 50%.
30 seconds remaining.
Alright, so I think translocator is down here. No. Oh yes it is. There we go. Yeah, so they're basically doing a reset. So this is how they started out the fight, except instead of main, they're going top here. So why do we want top? Top, I do think top is better than main because if they're in main, Zarya just gets to sit here. Winston and Genji just get to sit here and shoot down on them. Even though they don't have like a ranged hero that can contest across the way, just pushing them out of this top where people can just drop on them is better, I think. So either taking this top, which is medium, or this top, which I think is better. Both of these upper high grounds are stronger, I think, even with dive than going main. Especially since they probably went main because they weren't sure if they were going to get spammed out with like a Sig, Rhine, whatever you want to mix with that, Ashe, maybe like a Junkrat, I don't know, whatever it is that Dynasty was going to run. And in that case, dive would have a miserable time getting through here, and you just wouldn't want to do it. You'd probably main is the call there. But once they see that it's counter dive, it becomes about taking space, taking territories, and this is the first territory that they can deny. So they should deny this, force the Dynasty back to this high ground, and then if they're all just on this high ground, you get a fat grab like right here. Yeah, and then you've got Zen shelling it. You can EMP any shields. Yeah. So try and push them back to this corner. Sure, let's see it. I'm wondering if Lip is going to cancel his
I'm securing the objective.
translocator. So that translocator is out of this fight. Gesture. Gesture is like fuck. Nice move. Okay, Gesture is straight up out of this fight. Rally happens. Zen is, oh my gosh, great play by Izuyaki. We're actually gonna look at Zen.
Ahorita regreso. I'm out of here.
30 seconds remaining.
The Prophet's target is Zen here. Prophet's on his left. He's got full rally armor. 300 health on Zen. Yikes. Oh my god. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Is about to run up.
he was 300 health and he went down to 60. 300 health right now. It looks like that was a combination of sorry, this is too loud. Looks like that was a combination of Void and, Michelle and Prophet, getting him down to 60 health. Izayaki, that is. Okay, so now mission accomplished of getting, oh my god. Mission accomplished getting everyone back into this corner, right? Everyone's there except Gesture, who's just out in no man's land over here, and Prophet, who's back in spawn to a huge play by Izayaki. So yeah, now we just grab this corner and we EMP it.
Огонь по готовности.
Yeah,
Apagando las luces.
nice. And then Izayaki kills them all. Void gets him. This blade's not going to do anything.
Objective lost.
Okay, so that was really good.
The payload.
That was really good. So they see that, dragons see that we're going dive versus dive, and it becomes about territory control, and that's why they go up here. When they take this high ground, the only other safe high ground is going to be right here. Like, no one wants to play on the point, obviously. It's going to be right here, and then so you've got a fat grab set up for this back corner. Easy. Cool. The dragons take the rest of the map, but just wanted to break down that first point for that Sombra gameplay. So the fight before this was really, really close, and the Dynasty does a really good job of holding in that fight. So they kind of, first fight was dry fight. Whatever, they win that. Second fight, they win with Dragon Blade. Shanghai Dragons does a dicey EMP, and then Bedosin does a great Transcendence, but then they throw in the grab and the rally. Dragons should have won the fight after that. But you get two really nice dives where the divers, the Sombra Tracer Winston dive is really effective for Shanghai. It takes out the Zarya Brig Zen defensive trio, but then Dynasty does the same thing on the other side. I wonder if, so Void and Li Jaegong die in that fight. They die in that fight, and they have grab and rally. I wonder if they use, oh, he dies really early, doesn't he?
Hey there.
So Void is discorded. So Void is definitely Dynasty's target. So let's look at that POV. Actually, okay. So let's look at Void's POV. Actually, is that the POV we want to watch? Yeah. So he's discorded. Let's go back just a touch too. I want to see Void when he's full health. So this is a, oh my gosh. I get so much damage on him. Okay. So Void, Li Jaegong, they're going to try and charge up ults here, and Shanghai knows this. They're going to try and stuff the grab specifically. So much damage in that corner. Ready. And here come the dive. Here comes the counter dive. Watch that one more time. So they use bubble on... Oh, he's so low charge too. They use bubble on Winston on the offensive dive. There he goes. Bubble. Okay, turn around. Heal for your healers. I wonder if...
Just a scratch.
Can he reach bubble from here? Because if he can reach bubble from here... Maybe he can body block some damage. You see, Void is full health right now, and Lee Jaegong is almost dead. And Void somehow ends up going down first. So now he body blocks. Wow, that is a hell of a body block. Prophet gets in and gets... So like Void dies here because his supports are all the way back. Well, I mean, they're dead right now, but where do they die? They die over here, right? And Prophet just goes nuts. So, watch it one more time. Oops, that's going to be too far back. Perfect. Let's watch Lee Jaegong's. I want to go just in this room. Okay, so dive, bubble, turns around, here comes Prophet. Holy macaroni, Prophet. And then Lee Jaegong is just running for his life. Wow, Prophet is so good. Separated. So he somehow, oh my god, can we watch Prophet's POV? Because somehow he must have one-clipped. He must have one-clipped Izayaki. Oh no, he gets it from way out. That must have been Genji damage. Does Illicit do the damage? Nope. Who does all that damage? Is it Gesture? Look at this. He sees him go, and he's like, oh, can't help there. Ichiaki's already half health. What the hell hit him? Did Badosin get a hit on him or something? Poor Badosin. He gets 2 body shots on him. That's nice. Yeah, so Izayaki just dies too fast. Yeah, so I guess wow, that's a really good counter dive by the Dynasty. They had to get value first, and they absolutely did. That's a hero play by Badosin and Prophet. Just really good, because they should absolutely lose this fight. Fearless does a great job finishing off this this counter dive.
60 seconds.
Yeah, there's nothing really to see here. Then they do the whole tracer bomb thing. Yeah, so let's just get rid of this.
Ready for battle.
That's a really good defense from Dynasty on a fight that they really should have lost. And then Dragons just does a good job the next fight of using their Grav and Rally and EMP, and primarily by taking this high ground safely. How do they get in, actually? That's a good question. How do they get in? Because obviously
I'm securing the objective.
they took
Anyone want to join
so
me?
much pressure in the previous fight. Yeah, it's right here. And I want to watch Void. They've been taking so much pressure in this doorway. Last time Dynasty was able to clutch by just spamming this doorway and then having Prophet clean up. So here's a spam. Void's taking it. Not using bubble.
Rally to me!
Here comes the rally. Prophet almost gets Vados in here. God, Void knows too.
10 seconds remaining.
He is not using that bubble. Holy moly. And there it is.
Is that all we've got? Огонь по
They
готовности!
they're hardly doing damage there. That's Soul Dynasty. 17 seconds. 23 seconds. Yeah, how'd they get pushed back? Are they just scared of this grab? Is that it? We want 12.
Gaze into the iris.
They let Void go so far out on his own. He's spamming.
My ultimate is charging.
And then, but he's not spamming right now. They gave up a lot of ground.
Get behind me! Shield taking damage!
10 seconds remaining.
And then here's the dive.
Just a little bit longer and we win.
They weather that gesture dive really well.
Apagando las luces.
Yeah, so it looks like Badosin spent some time back in the doorway. He was trying to, they were anticipating the dive by Fearless. And then that window allows Izayaki, Void, Lee Jaegong out of that doorway safely. And then they just have to deal with Prophet, which they do quite nicely. And then when Fearless finishes his dive, they all come out to pressure point, and you know they have no option. Like, they're gonna get grabbed in that corner. It's a really good fight. Really good fight. Really good timing. Where does Fearless jump from? Yeah, and he actually trades here. So Fearless,
This will protect us.
does he drop to low ground and then jump, or does he jump side to side? He's got to drop to low ground here, right? He's got some rally armor. He drops, and then Badosin sees this, and he's like, "Oh shit, I'm about to get dove." Gestures out of it.
10 seconds.
And then he turns around. And then grab right now, right?
Fire at will. Taking the objective. EMP activated.
Great. Great fight. Great execution by Dragons. Great ult management. And just one grab. Void gets one grab on that fight and just uses it for maximum value. And I think Michelle, oh my gosh, Michelle's so close to another grab too. Michelle threw that first grab, and it really cost them. Yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for today.